Hi, welcome to Storytime with Mr. Hallum, otherwise known as Mr. Hallum's Storytime, or better yet, A Time for Stories with Mr. Hallum. I'm going to keep practicing the different iterations of that until I know what the word iteration means. Today, I've discovered this internet page called YouTube, and they do lots of videos on there. You know this because you're watching me on YouTube. But I've been watching these different videos, and one of them is called 101 Facts, and the guy gives 101 facts about whatever the subject is. And I've been inspired by that. So today we're going to do Hippos Can't Swim and Other Fun Facts. So I'm kind of inspired by this. It's by Laura Lynn Dassini and Hannah Elliott, and it's illustrated by Pete Oswald. So, did you know hippos can't swim and other fun facts? So, no real skate today. There's no setting, there's no characters or action. So, today is just it's a nonfiction book in which we're talking about facts. Hey there. Did you know that hippos are the third largest living land mammals? They come in right after elephants and white rhinos. And did you know that hippo's nose, ears, and eyes are all on the top of its head? That way a hippo can still breathe, hear, and see while the rest of it is underwater. Okay, maybe you knew that. But did you know that hippos can't swim? That's right, their bodies are too dense to float. Instead, hippos walk underwater along the riverbed or use their feet to push off of it in order to move. Splish, splash. Can you swim? If you ever go swimming in an ocean, there's a chance you'll run into a sea turtle. Even though sea turtles seem like slow animals, they can swim up to 35 miles per hour. That's much faster than a lot of other sea creatures can go, and much, much faster than a jellyfish can move. I like the little headbands and sweatbands on the turtles. It's like they're out doing basketball in the 1970s. Jellyfish float with currents of the ocean. Wouldn't it be nice to float all day long? Some jellyfish can produce light in their bodies. That's called bioluminescence. Jellyfish use this quality to scare off predators, since light can startle other animals. Fireflies glow too, but they use their glow to communicate with other fireflies and to attract a mate. They can control their glow so that it stays steady, pulses, or flashes every so often. A firefly's light comes in different colors. It can be green, yellow, or even red. One of my favorite things to do as a kid was to catch fireflies and put them in a jar. And then you could carry the jar around and it would flash and light up, and it made you feel like you had your own little flashlight. Flashlight! That's a song, which of course means I'll sing it again. Zebras don't come in a lot of different colors, but their black and white stripes do help camouflage them. To predators such as lions, the stripes appear to blend into the wavy African grass. Zebras are attracted to things that are black and white striped, just like they are. If you simply painted black and white stripes on a wall, a zebra would walk toward it. Raccoons, on the other hand, are attracted to shiny objects like aluminum foil, pots, pans, and rustle, rustle. Look out for the furry animals in your garbage cans. And that's why a lot of trash cans these days aren't silver anymore. Less likely to have raccoons climbing around in it. Of course, they still like trash, so. Chipmunks are more likely to be found in the woods than in your garbage can. Did you know that all summer long they collect nuts, seeds, and berries by stuffing them in their cheeks? Then they drop off the food at their homes. When the chipmunks return home to hibernate for the winter, they slowly eat all of the food they collected in their cheek pouches over the summer. There's a real good chance that during this quarantine period when we've been at home that some people have been snacking and hibernating and, well, let's face it, they look more like the chubby chipmunk than they did themselves. Like me. I'm a chubby chipmunk. Kangaroos have pouches too, but kangaroos are marsupials. This means that their pouches are used to carry their babies. Boing, boing. As you probably know, kangaroos hop everywhere. They use their strong back legs to hop and their muscular tails for balance. If you bounce on a pogo stick, you can hop like a kangaroo too. A rabbit is another animal that hops. Rabbits may hop much more slowly than kangaroos, but the longest rabbit hop ever recorded is almost 10 feet. Rabbits can give birth up to 35 little baby bunnies per year. Some types of rabbits live as families in the underground burrows. It's nice and cozy down there. I have a bunny. Her name is Winnie. She skips. It's very funny when she skips about. Some bats also live underground in caves. Others live above ground in trees. Bats have excellent hearing. If there is an object or animal nearby, a bat will send out a sound that bounces off the object, and then it echoes back to the bat. By doing this, a bat can figure out how big the object is, how far away it is, and how fast it's traveling. 747 airplane traveling at 547 miles per hour, 2 miles away. Cool. Can you do that? While bats sleep all day, worker ants in a colony don't sleep all day or all night. Instead, they each take about 250 naps throughout the day, each nap lasting just longer than a minute. This way, many of the ants are awake at one time and can continue building the colony. "250 minutes is about 4 hours and 10 minutes. So that means they're awake 20 plus hours, 20 hours a day, 19 hours, 50 minutes a day. It's a long day. Did you know that great blue herons live in colonies as well? They mostly live along coastlines or near ponds and streams. Herons catch fish by standing still for long periods of time and waiting for the fish to swim by. That may sound boring to you, but herons do it to survive. Herons are 3 feet to 5 feet tall on average, whereas hummingbirds are among the smallest of birds. They are usually only about 3 inches to 5 inches tall. They look so tiny that sometimes they look like flying insects. Hum! Hummingbirds can hover in midair by rapidly flapping their wings 12 to 80 times per second. Blue whales are bigger than both hummingbirds and herons. They're actually the largest animals that have ever lived. Did you know that? They can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh up to 180 tons. And unlike hippos, blue whales sure can swim. More fun facts. Hippopotamus, the word hippopotamus comes from the ancient Greek word for river horse, but hippos are not related to horses at all. They most closely resemble pigs, whales, and dolphins. The sea turtle. The average lifespan of a sea turtle is more than 50 years. That's a long time for an animal. Jellyfish. The biggest known jellyfish is the Arctic lion's mane, whose tentacles can extend up to 120 feet. Firefly babies are called larvae. They live underground and feed on worms and slugs by injecting them with numbing fluid. Zebras. Zebras are constantly looking for fresh grass and water. Sometimes they gather in herds of thousands to find food, and they often travel with other animals such as wildebeests. Raccoon. When it comes to heights, raccoons have no fear. They scamper up trees to get away from predators. Chipmunk. Chipmunks say chip when they sense a threat. Kangaroos. Kangaroos have some funny names. Females are called flyers, jills, or does. Males are called bucks, boomers, or old men. And the young kangaroos are called joeys. Rabbit. Rabbit mothers typically only feed their babies for a few minutes a day. Bats. Bats are very clean animals. Like cats, they can groom themselves all day to keep their fur soft and clean. Ants. Ants can lift anywhere from 10 to 50 times their own body weight. Great blue heron. Thanks to specially shaped vertebrae, heron can curl their necks into an S shape, which allows them to fly faster and to catch fish more easily. Hummingbirds. Hummingbirds can fly backwards and even upside down. Blue whale. Blue whales can rest easy. They are so large that they have very few known predators. Look at that. Facts. Aren't facts fantastic? Fabulous facts, filling your fun-filled face with facts. Sorry, I needed a lot of F's there. So that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Storytime with Mr. Hallum.